Good morning and welcome in for Yoga Rise and Shine, day number 3. We'll begin in a meditative seat, a simple cross-legged position, or in Virasana on the knees with blocks to support you. So I have a blanket underneath my hips just to bring them above my knees so I can get my spine nice and tall. You'll bring the hands, palms down on the knees, and then close the eyes. Take a few deep inhales and exhales, settling into the body, into this moment. Keeping the mouth closed. Notice the pelvic bowl, resting equally on both sit bones. The hips are relaxed, the knees are relaxed. Working up from the pelvic bowl, we walk up towards the rib cage. The shoulders sitting over the hips, just floating. Notice the inhale drawing deep into the belly, and the exhale releasing from the belly up and out. Little tuck of the chin, lengthening the back of the neck. Beginning with the mantra, so hum. On the inhale, listen to the breath, hearing the sound of so, S-O. The exhale breath, listen to the sound, internally hum, H-A-M. More easily approachable to hear this exhale breath of hum. Can you create this clenching in the back of the throat? Just a little musculature action to help create this sound, this ocean breath. Keeping you connected mind and body through the breath. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. The Sanskrit language expresses the language of yoga through the body. So, hum. I am. So, hum. Noticing any gripping in the hips and the arms, the neck. With each exhale breath, try to release this gripping, finding more ease with your effort. The front body and back body equally working as you inhale, feeling the root down into the sit bones. As you exhale, this equal and opposite force up through the crown of the head. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Finishing the mantra, so hum, with the last exhale breath. Opening the eyes on the inhale. Bringing the arms down by your sides. Reaching the fingers down into the earth. The inhale breath, you root down sit bones to fingers. As you exhale, feel the crown of the head lift, making more space between the right and left side bodies. Moving the arms, inhale, floating the arms up. Knock the head back and just gaze up. So just the head begins to move. As you exhale, the arms lower, lowering the gaze to the floor, tucking the chin. Inhale, float the arms up, gaze follows up. Palms to press together, exhale, lower down, gaze down at the floor. So the spine stays neutral, just the head lifts, rocking back. Exhale, lower, tucking the chin, feeling the back of the neck lengthen. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Keeping the mouth closed, connecting in with that deep Ujjayi breath. Floating the arms up, inhale. And exhale, lower. Keep your gaze forward. Inhale, float the arms overhead, shoulder distance, squeezing the fists together. As you squeeze the fists together, feel this energetic pull of the hands reaching up towards the ceiling. Squeeze those fists. Turn the palms to face forward. Release the fingers, but create like the spatula with the hands. Squeezing the fingers together, reaching the fingers up to the ceiling, but keeping this equal force down as up. So staying rooted to rise. Now spread all the fingers out. Energize thumb, all 10 fingers, pinky, index, middle, ring, spread them out. Feel that breath. Notice the front ribs with each exhale. Draw the front ribs down towards the pelvis. The inhale breath, the breastbone lifts, but keeping that rib line wrapping. And spread the fingers out. Wave them like little dandelions. Feel this energy all the way wrapping up through the shoulders. Now rotate the arms. And then pause the hands, returning to fist, open out to a T. Begin to twist the arms and rotate back. So you're coming out from this center point, reaching the arms out wide as you rotate back and in, out and in. And then spread the spatula hands out, continue rotating these arms. As you rotate in, feel the pinkies reach out wide. As you rotate back, feel those shoulders pulling back towards each other. And then spread the fingers out wide, palms to face the earth, and just wave those fingers. Pause the fingers, lower the arms. You're going to uncross the legs. Feet will be wide. Go ahead and press yourself up into Ardha Malasana, half yogi squat. So your feet will be wide. I'm going to turn so you can see me a little bit better. You're going to lower the hands down. Maybe you have blocks. You can place your hands on blocks. Take an inhale breath. Bring the gaze forward. Think of your cat-cow. Exhale, tuck the pelvis. Pull the belly in. Gaze down at the feet. Moving with the breath. Inhale, lengthen the tail. Crown away from. Exhale, round. Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. Equal breath. In and out. Feeling those legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. 3. And exhale. 2 more. Really work that mid-back to lengthen it out forward. Feeling that chest arc forward and rounding it in. The breath initiates the movement. So before you move, the breath starts. Next, inhale, breath, gaze forward, bring the hands to the thighs, press yourself up to standing. Inhale, the arms circle overhead. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, just the arms, and then we'll come into Uddiyana Kriya, our pranayama practice. Inhale, the arms float, and exhale, lower. Inhale, the arms float up, palms pressed together overhead. As you exhale, slowly bring the palms to open, face down, bending the knees. Lower the palms to the thighs. Finish the exhale, pulling the belly in with the muscles. Hold that exhale as you pull the belly in even more, sticking the tongue out. Exhale completely. The inhale comes naturally, stand tall. Inhale, the arms float up. Begin with the exhale, bringing that energy back down, completely pulling the belly in, Uddiyana Bandha. Sticking the tongue out. Inhale, the arms float up. Exhale, drawing it back down. Complete the exhale, pulling the belly in and up. Inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, 5. Inhale, 4 more. Exhale at the bottom of the exhale, hands to the knees, pull the belly in. Hold the belly in, draw it in deeper. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two, we inhale. Exhaling completely. Inhale, last one. Exhale. And release, inhale, standing up. Pressing the palms together. And exhale, lowering the arms down. You'll place the blocks off to the side. Coming to Tadasana, big toes touch at the head of your mat. Little space between the heels. Palms face forward, arms by the sides. Close the eyes. The subtle body, rather than seeing the body as its bones and muscles, feeling this energy body that you've created through your breath. Feel the heat that you've created in your body. With an inhale, the arms float overhead. Keep the feet rooting down into the earth. As you exhale, forward fold, folding at the hips. Fold over the thighs. Inhale, halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Next inhale, breath, we float the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana, 2 more. Inhale, the arms float. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sit the hips back. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, circle the arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, folding at the hips. Bend the knees, inhale, lift up, lengthen the legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana, lowering the arms down. Bringing the left hand behind the ridge of the head. Press the head back into the hand. Bring the right hand to the front of the ribs. As you inhale, lift the breastbone up, gaze up, feel the front ribs push forward. In a natural upper back bend, that's okay, but as you exhale, pull the front ribs together. Feel this connection. Now inhale, stand tall. As you exhale, bend into chair pose. Keeping this length, press the head back into the hand, pull the ribs away from the right hand, sinking down a little lower. Feel the crown of the head lengthen. Pull the ribs back with each exhale. Standing tall, lower the arms, Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Hands to the hips, high lunge. So our physical alignment, hips, shoulders squared forward. As we move the arms out to a T, we'll find this subtle energy here. As we exhale, straighten the legs, lifting the arms up. This force works downward through the legs, grounding into the earth. On an inhale breath, we lower the arms, bending the knee. Exhale, push through the left leg, reach the arms up. Inhale to lower. This inhale breath lifts up. Exhale, pulls down into that grounding energy. Inhale, we bend and lower. Exhale, stand and press firmly into the earth. Inhale, bend. Crown of the head lifts. Pranavayu. Exhale, Apanavayu, downward, working into the legs. Inhale, bend and lower. The arms come to the hips. Lean forward. Right foot steps forward, meeting in chair pose. Left hand behind the head, right hand on the front ribs. Exhale, pull the ribs together. Inhale, lengthen the back of the head out and forward. Stand tall, exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, float the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees, fold over the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step left foot back. Hands to the hips as you rise up, high lunge, second side. Find the steadiness in your balance on the ball of that left foot. Left heel reaching back, straightening that left leg. Floating the arms out to a T. Finding this rooting of energy down into the feet, keeping that connection with the earth. As you exhale, press into the earth, straightening the legs, reaching the arms up. Equal and opposite force, rooting to rise. Inhale, we bend and lower. As we lower to the earth, we're still lifting. Exhale, press up, reach up. Inhale, bend, sinking in, but keep this lift up through the spine. Exhale. Inhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale, belly draws in. Find that front rib connection and bend. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Inhale, bend and lower. Hands to the hips. Lean forward. Left foot steps to right, chair pose. Left hand behind the head. Right hand to the front ribs. Feel the spine lengthen as you press the head back. The hand pulls forward to help lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, the ribs pull back to connect the abdominals to the spine. Slight gaze forward. Squat to lower a little more. Exhale, stand tall. Lower the arms, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands overhead, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, chair pose. Reach the arms up. Connect here, building the fire within. As you hold into this pose, this digestive fire, the Samana Vayu, digesting all that we just moved within our body. Exhale, stand tall, lower the arms. Stepping the right foot back, turning the foot out, we'll come into Warrior Two. Looking at our feet, left heel to right heel alignment. Hips are facing the long edge of the mat. Left knee guides over that second to fourth toe. Reaching the arms up, feel the inhale breath lift up through the crown of the head. Gaze over, left finger, middle finger, your Warrior Two, Drishti. Finding steadiness with your breath, your body. And feel the back body lifting up through the crown of the head, how we found it in chair pose. This Uddana Vayu, although we're reaching down, grounding down. This Prana Vayu, this lifting, grounding. Samana Vayu, drawing it in through the belly to support from your center. Uddana Vayu, reaching up through the back body, through the crown of the head. So finding this strength, connecting down, emanating within and out. Feeling the arms reaching out. Begin to rotate the arms. Feeling this energy, pulling the shoulders back together as you rotate out. Reaching out through the arms as you rotate in. Vyana Vayu. This rotational energy throughout the body. Subtle body, energetic field. Although we can't see it, you can feel it. Pause the arms. Lower the hands to the hips. Straighten the left leg. Turn that left toe in. Slight pigeon toe with both feet. So the outer edges of the feet are almost parallel to the short edge of the mat. From here, pull the belly in and up. Connect that front rib line down towards the pelvis. Take an inhale breath. Back body lifts up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, fold over the hips. Keeping hips in line with the heels. Maybe those hands come down to blocks. Try to keep the spine nice and lengthened. You can bring your gaze forward on an inhale. As you exhale, gaze down, pulling the belly back in at that front rib connection. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, pull the belly in. Keeping a little lift of the kneecap with that quad. You want to keep your legs active throughout. 2 more, inhale, feel the length, crown to tail. Exhale, drawing the front ribs in. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips, bend the knees, inhale. Turn the toes out. Sit the sit bones deep into. Bending the knees, press them out gently from the action of those glutes. Reaching the arms out. With each exhale, drawing all that energy back into the center to emanate outward, upward, downward. That inhale breath pulls in all the energy, pranavayu. Exhale. Stand tall, lower the arms, second side, turning to the right. Left foot turns in, right toes face forward. Bend the right knee, warrior 2, right side. Gaze over right middle finger. Notice if you're reaching with the chest or that right side out, can you align the spine over the pelvis? Can you pull the heels towards each other so you're getting this push out with the outer edge of the left foot, the right shin. At the same time, you're getting this energetic pull from that inner thigh connection. Gaze is steady, legs are strong. Warrior 2. The strength, rooting down into this foundation that you create through ritual of day-to-day practices that reconnect you to your body and your breath. From this strength, we find fierce compassion, accepting things as they are, as they come, not resisting the moment. As we feel this energy build into our legs, we find resistance. We want to come out, but with our breath, we exhale and find steadiness into it. We inhale and reach out through the fingers, and we exhale, we draw it back in. Keeping this equal balance out and in. Next exhale breath, lower the arms to the hips. Straighten that right leg, turn the toes in. Now turn the toes out, drawing the heels in, bend the knees. Just as we started, fold at the hips, hands come to the earth as you turn those toes in. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, round in. Notice any change in the body, inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Last one. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, stand tall. Arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Keep those front ribs from flaring out. Exhale, hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. Tadasana, hands down by the sides. You'll come to the front of the mat. Big toes to touch, a little space between the heels. Imagine you had a block between your inner thighs. Think of a Pez dispenser. So when we fold, we want to have this internal rotation as if you were going to squirt a little Pez out through the back of your legs. We inhale, float the arms up. As you exhale, fold at the hips. Maybe you bend the knees, but feel this pressure through the big toes to create that internal rotation, allowing you to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Coming down to the mat. Step the left foot back, hands plant down. Push into the mat. As you straighten that right leg back, we'll come into plank. Maybe you lower the knees. It's morning. Notice that the belly is dropping down. Use an exhale breath to draw the pubic bone towards the sternum. So you get a little pelvic curl to support the low back. Feeling Udana Vayu, lengthen out through the back body, through the crown of the head. Samana Vayu, drawing in through the belly. This grounding energy down into the hands, through the heels. Find steadiness out, in, circulating through and emanating out. From here, we'll lower to the forearms. Right, and then left. From here, lower your knees, lower the hips, lift the heart up, untuck the toes, Sphinx. Moving to the side body, you're going to bring the left forearm forward of the body and then roll over onto your left side. You'll bend the right knee, bring that right foot behind you, making sure that left elbow is under the left shoulder. Left outer edge of the foot is on the floor. Take an inhale breath, lengthen. As you exhale, pull in the center, lift the left hip. We inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more, inhale, lower, left hip. Exhale, lift and hold, reaching the right arm up to the ceiling. Expansiveness across the chest. As you lower the left hip, turn the left arm out. Keep that right arm reaching out, push into that left arm, lift that left side body. Lower the right arm to that right knee, gaze over your right palm. Find steadiness in your breath. Full inhale matches the exhale. Lowering the left forearm, bringing the right arm forward. As you come back to Sphinx, lower onto the pelvis, forearms remain on the mat. Push down with the forearms and forward to get a more lift of the chest. As you exhale, pull the elbows back towards the hips to get a little more back body activation, underarm engagement, crown of the head lifts up. With each exhale breath, pull the belly back. Second side, right hand, forearm turns in. You're going to roll over to your right side, making sure that right elbow underneath the right shoulder, bend the left knee, bring that left foot just behind the right leg. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift right. And inhale, lower. Two more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We hold. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. As you exhale, lower the right hip, left hand to the left knee. Turn the right arm out. You can stay here or press into the right palm and straighten the arm. Gaze over the left hand. Find length in that right side body. With each inhale breath, expand the right rib cage. With each exhale, bring the ribs together. Last deep inhale. Finish the exhale. We roll forward to the front body on an inhale. As you exhale, press into Sphinx, gaze forward. Go and lower the head, stacking the hands, elbows wide. Bring the hands by your torso. Tuck the toes under. Lift the pelvis, exhale, push into the hands, child's pose. Maybe you open the knees, big toes to touch. Extended child's pose, reaching the hips back. Lowering your third eye point to the floor. Connecting this third eye, the point between the two brows, just above the bridge of the nose. If it's not touching, feel as though you have this connection to the earth. Through your body, you found this connection of this inner wisdom. The body will tell you what you need. We find resistance, but yet taking care of ourselves is the first thing to connect with the rest of the world. Most important. On an inhale, rising up, we'll roll over onto our backs. Feet on the floor, knees bent. Exhale, pelvic curl, roll the hips, spine up away from the mat. Connecting in with the back body. Releasing the past. The back body represents our past. The front body, when we project out into future, you see your head reaching out forward. Let's bring it back in through center, being present in this moment. With each exhale breath, feel the front ribs connect towards the pelvis. Finding this balance of energy, outward, inward, downward, upward, and drawing back in. Exhale, roll the spine down. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Wrapping the hands around the front of the knees, Pavanamuktasana, inhale. Exhale, pull the forehead to the knees, exhaling out the mouth. One more inhale. Exhale, the knees pull in, releasing as much air as possible. A little bit more. Last drop. Release the body, Shavasana. Palms face up. Find yourself situated equally on the mat, right and left sides. Just tune into your breath. These last few minutes, connecting in with this body. This breath with each exhale, elongate, double as long as the inhale. Maybe you count inhale to 5, exhale to 7 or 10. find yourself thinking about what you're going to be doing next, remind yourself, I'm breathing here. It's exercise for the mind, so that when you go back to your work, you're more rested mentally, physically, more rejuvenated. To come from a more clear mind, a space of clarity. I invite you today, anytime you feel wrapped up into your mind, you can feel it emanating into your body and making you uncomfortable. Just take a moment to take 3 deep breaths and elongate the exhale before you respond or react. And just see how you can connect in with a space of fierce compassion, accepting what is, taking that breath in, elongating the breath out, and then responding from a place of compassion, non-reactivity. Wiggling the fingers and toes, connecting in back with the body, we'll roll over to the right side, lying to rest that more active side, and pressing up with a more thoughtful side. We'll come into a meditative seat, simple cross-legged posture, or Virasana, hero pose, up on the knees. Bringing your hands upward, palms face up, spine aligned, back of the head over the sacrum, little tuck of that chin, and gaze at that third eye point. At the beginning of class, we started with hands down, representing this sense of connecting in with the source of your spark. We bring the palms up as we complete our practice today. Just a gesture of taking this time for yourself to go inward, so that as we go outward into today, we come from a place of this centeredness that we connected with. More calm self, more centered. Drawing it in, emanating it out, and finding more balance in this body, in this breath, in this mind, within the world. Inhale, circling the arms all the way overhead, gaze up. Keep that gaze in, eyes stay closed as you exhale. Draw the hands down to heart center, Anjali Mudra, thumbs to touch at the chest. Just pressing gently into the sternum, elbows wide. We'll take this moment as a collective energy, one single Om. Inhale to prepare here. Thank you for joining. Namaste.